everybody. Welcome back to another hot episode of a very special podcast. This is a podcast where we talk about all of your favorite TV series from yesteryear. Oh, yeah. And then we discuss it over a handful of caffeine pills. I'm your boy, Patrick M. Dunn, and I'm joined here, as always, by Kat Halstead, the guidance counselor. Welcome back, girl. Welcome
Don't
back.
tell people that's what I am. It's not even
Well,
close.
I tried to tie it into today's episode.
Yeah.
Sort of. If you haven't read the title, it'll make sense in a few moments. In case you're on a cross-country trip and
Possibly.
you made an AVSP playlist and you're just not keeping up with the... I keep saying
I
that.
want to see that playlist.
I would too. Screenshot your playlist if we're on it. We're probably not, but one never knows. Maybe
We'll
make it all...
randomly just get a screenshot of somebody's playlist one day.
I hope so. And I won't remember saying this, so it's going to be...
You've said it
what is it?
multiple times, though.
I may remember it, but I'm not holding myself to it. Not doing it. Not doing it
Honestly,
today.
I wouldn't either.
Yes. I think I'm going to let you introduce this series and the episode we're doing, even though there may have been some confusion on the episode that we're doing, but
There was a lot of confusion on the episode we decided to do.
Well, you told me
thought
one.
It was very clear what episode we were going to do. And then you're like, no, we're doing this one. I'm like, no, we're doing this.
Well,
It
you told me...
devolved into madness.
You told me it was season 3, episode 1 on Tubi, even though it's really not season 3, episode 1. That's just what Tubi has it as. And so that's what I watched. And I made whole notes on it.
That somehow everything got confused. Apparently my season 3 is different from your season 3. I don't know. It's Tubi. I don't understand.
And we'll explain it. But what are we doing today? What classic television sitcom are we diving into again?
One of our absolute favorite TV shows from our childhood.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I love how you pretend like this wasn't must-see TV on a Saturday morning for us.
And every afternoon, forever, pretty much.
Forever. Pretty much until we were in college. This thing was still running in syndication in the afternoons.
I think it was going on long after, I think, too.
Oh, probably. But there was a point, like, we hit college and we were like, not watching this anymore.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Every day.
So that, not that our dorm mates would ever know.
And then it was on mornings for a while. It was a getting ready for work type show. It was 7 o'clock or something, like TBS or something. The
TBS
Superstation.
TBS. May Ted Turner rest in peace.
R.I.P.
But
boy.
he did help with the fever of this show by airing it on TBS at like 5:05 and 5:35.
Yeah, so you couldn't watch anything else. You were stuck.
That's the main thing I remember about TBS when we were kids, is everything started 5 minutes after the half hour. So.
Does it still do that?
No.
No? They went to normal time?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, I loved it because sometimes you wouldn't make it home in time. It'd be 4:05 4:03 when you got in, so you still had 2 minutes to grab a snack real quick. And you didn't miss the theme song and maybe the opening scene. So, oh yeah, what are we doing? Don't mind us.
We are doing Saved by the Bell.
Yes. Again, we're going back to this world. We've done it a few times, right? Handful.
We've done Saved by the Bell. We've done Saved by the Bell the college years. One of these days we'll dive into one of the movies.
We haven't done that yet? One of them anyway?
No, we haven't done Hawaii or Zach and Kelly Get Married.
I thought we did for at least one of them, but I don't know. Maybe it was on a list that we never... Okay.
It's probably on a list.
Who knows?
Maybe we should just upload all our episodes to AI and they can tell us all the things we're supposed to have lists of.
Do you think that AI is going to listen to like 284 episodes and just
I don't know.
put all this information into one?
I don't know. We pay $20 a month for the damn AI thing. Might as well do what we need.
All right, well, I'll let you do that because I don't feel like doing that. That's your job for the week.
That's my job, great.
Yes, your unpaid job. Oh, or you can get Bruce the intern to do it. I don't know. He's not
Yeah,
really
where the
helping us
hell is
out that much
Bruce?
anymore.
What happened to him?
I don't know. He got all highfalutin on us and just kind of vanished, and now he's got me doing this all on my own now. I got to hit buttons on the board.
Ugh, damn it, Bruce.
Yeah, come back. Where are you?
He probably got sick of us not paying him.
Yeah, probably. He's probably
I mean,
he's
how
probably
long
got
was
it.
he an intern?
I have no idea. He's
It
probably
was
got real
getting,
income
like,
now.
Ross the intern comical.
Yeah, it was. Let us know how you're doing, Bruce the intern. Let us know if you're still out there. Come back if you can. Maybe we'll get a new
Hit
one.
us
I
up.
don't know. Yeah, maybe we'll get a female intern.
Yeah, her name will just happen to be Brenda, huh?
It could be. I don't know. Like we're only hiring Brendas. Is that the?
I don't know. I just feel like you'd be like, "Oh, Brenda, like Brenda Walsh, you're hired."
Oh, okay, sure. Anyway, so we're doing season 2. It's actually season 2, episode 1, the prom. But Tubi,
Yes.
I don't know what Tubi's doing. They have it listed as season 3, episode 1, and I got confused. I think you cracked the code though. You told me the reason why they have it as season 3.
Okay, so I think they have Good Morning Miss Bliss as season 1,
Understandable.
and then Saved by the Bell's actual first season comes up as season 2. And
Okay.
then second season is 3, third season is 4, and then even though these episodes aired during season 4, season 5 on Tubi is all of the Malibu Shores episodes.
Malibu Sands.
Sands, whatever.
Malibu Shores was at Aaron Spelling
Yeah, with Carrie
Saturday night show.
Russell and Tony Luca and
Yeah.
Randy Spelling,
And Charisma
Susan Lord.
Carpenter, our gal pal, Charisma.
um, and then the season 6 is the actual last season.
Oh, okay. But there really is only like 4 or 5 seasons of the show, I
Yeah.
think, right? Like maybe 4 proper and then 5 if you count Miss Bliss, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And then I don't know, you got like 30 years of the new class, I think, right? Is on there as well.
Something like that, and none of it's streaming.
Which is fine with me. I think I've seen a handful of episodes of that at most. At most.
I would like actually, Prime has it.
Oh. Oh.
Prime has Saved by
Maybe
the Bell, the new class.
maybe we should add it to the list and see what it's like. See if it holds up.
Like, I'm gonna say that this is what I remember about Saved by the Bell, the new class. Like, the first season is very much the same sort of tone as Saved by the Bell proper. There's no
Yes.
Screech. We have a character who talks to us and freezes time like Zach.
Yes, and they write him
And
off
when
after the
we
first season.
yeah, then they had Weasel.
Weasel, that was his name. I was gonna
Yes,
say
he was their
Weevil.
screechy guy. He was their nerdy
Okay.
screech guy.
But they had a
Um,
lot of cash shufflings, though, I think, over
they
the course
did
of its
because it
run.
has what was it? It was there's at least 7 seasons of this damn show. And Bianca Lawson was on it playing a teenager. I think she was actually a teenager during this.
The only one,
So,
maybe?
yeah.
Probably.
The
Who
only show she
knows?
actually did where she played a teenager when she was a teenager.
She might have been a teenager when she was on Buffy,
Maybe.
because I don't know.
This is
Well,
close.
maybe
It's
not.
close enough that it's not too like it's not like when she's practically 40 and the teenager on Pretty Little Liars.
She was the brainy one, right?
Yeah, she was kind of like if I remember correctly. Like I'm not gonna lie, it's been a long time since I've seen Saved by the Bell, the new class,
I've
because it
definitely seen ups
didn't
with her.
get the syndication run that the others, that the proper did, OG did.
Well, it was tough to watch because they always change the cast every season pretty much, so,
Yeah, pretty much.
it didn't
Like there's a
flow.
few people who stuck around um for most of the run. Um
Screech,
there's
they brought him back for some
yeah, they
reason.
brought Dustin Diamond back because
Why
as
not,
we have
right?
discussed before, Screech is pretty much the only character he could play and
Yeah,
make
yeah.
money.
Poor guy. R.I.P.
Um Yeah.
I did send you pre-podcast I don't know if it's just because I was watching this and talking about this for the last few days, but I was getting a lot of Saved by the Bell algorithm type posts this afternoon,
Oh, yeah?
and I got some clickbaity type article where I guess some guy or kid, I guess, from one of the new class seasons said that Dustin Diamond like pulled a knife on him or something like one day. I didn't
I
read
mean,
the
I totally
article.
believe it.
I believe it. Oh yeah, and they brought Mr. Belden back too.
Oh, yeah,
He was
Mr.
on it.
Belding was there the whole time.
Yeah, I think in the last
Um,
episode he retires or he moves away or something, and
something.
Screech becomes the new principal. And
Yeah.
I think he was supposed to be the principal in the next season, but I think they canceled the show finally. They finally shot it out back, like Old Yeller, just put it out of
Yeah.
its misery, just got rid of it forever
Well,
and
okay.
ever.
Honestly, Screech being the principal sort of would make sense for how Slater ended up as a gym teacher and
On
Jesse
the
as a guidance counselor.
Yeah, what was that all about? I only watched the first episode of the
Oh,
2020s version, and I said, "No, this ain't for me. This clearly was not written for me."
oh no, it was definitely not written for us. It's also written in that stupid theory that Zach Morris is trash.
I love that you get so angry about this
I
because I subscribe to this theory
No,
because
he's not.
I don't know. There's a few trashy things he does in this
Like,
episode.
Zach is not perfect, but he's not the psychopath level that they try to make him out to be in these Zach Morris's trash podcasts and blogs and nonsense.
It's all played for good fun, just so you know. It ain't this ain't
I don't think it
gospel.
is. I actually
Oh,
don't think it is played for good fun. I think these people have sticks up their fucking asses and they can come for me. They can tweet me at CatDVS and tell me that I'm wrong, and then I'm gonna shut them down. Because
well,
Zach Morris is not trash.
I think the guy who does Zach Morris was trash does the Saved by the Bell rewatch podcast with Mark Paul Gosselaar. I think he's like Mark Paul's
Oh yeah,
co-host.
they have convinced Mark Paul Gosselaar that Zach was trash. And Zach was not trash. And it
this
pisses me
this
the fuck off.
this conspiracy runs deep. I don't know. I need to go through it again, episode by episode, and take notes and I don't know, make a little poster board, and we'll discuss it in a future episode. But we'll table that. We'll table that for right now. We'll come back. We'll come back another day.
It's
Um,
one of those things that fires me the fuck up.
I love that. I love that it
Like,
fires
if
you up.
Kevin walked in right now and he was like, he caught me, he'd be like, what the absolute fuck is wrong with you? Come on, Popeye, you already ripped that ball. I bought it yesterday, man.
Oh, you're having a day. You're having a
Dude,
moment.
I will tell you about my day later.
Do you need to take a gummy? We'll come back in an
Oh, I'm
hour
taking
and
a gummy
resume.
tonight.
Oh, it's gonna be a
I already
gummy
chugged
Friday.
Jack Daniel's Southern Punch
Oh, are
when
those
I got home from work.
those little prepackaged drinks? Those little
Yeah.
prepackaged bevies? Okay. Those things are actually pretty good. They're kind of like fruity, right? Got a
Yes.
little okay, yeah. It's like a malt beverage.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. All right. So this episode aired on September 8th, 1990. It was a Saturday morning, and you're going to love this. You are going to
Oh,
love this. I have the Saturday morning lineup for this week, and
yes!
this this Saturday morning lineup is I remember everything on this. I probably watched at least like 90% of it during the course of the year. I definitely have staples on here. I'm gonna
Mhm.
just give you a little heads up. NBC is lit this week. NBC is lit. Finally,
Okay.
finally, NBC gets its praise because as we've gone through these nights of television over the last couple of years, we were always like, "What is NBC doing? Like, what are you
And
doing?"
NBC, unless we are doing something from peak NBC years, NBC
Like 80s and
sucks.
90s. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. There was one thing that actually surprised me that was not on. And when I looked it up, it should have been on, but maybe it just wasn't on today. I don't know. Who knows?
Okay.
Um, I'm gonna let you just throw out 3 guesses of shows that you think are gonna be on today, and we'll find out as we go through the
Okay.
list.
Smurfs, Pup Named
Okay.
Scooby Doo,
Okay.
Garfield and Friends,
Alright.
and I want to say maybe the Back to the Future cartoon.
Okay. Alright. I wrote them down. I'll let
Okay.
you know ahead of time. You only got 1 correct.
I only got one.
Yes.
Ah, that's so embarrassing.
And, I'm just gonna say it now. This is a complete crime. I don't know why, but Garfield and Friends is not on today.
Is that the one you were talking about? Should have been on, but wasn't.
I it was on from 1987 to 1994, so it should have been on, but for
Ah,
whatever reason, I don't know, maybe it comes back later, I don't know. May
maybe.
Yeah, like,
Maybe there's just
this
some like something going on that CBS didn't air it that day or whatever.
yeah, I don't know. It befuddled me, but this is the season premiere for the new Saturday morning season, so we got a lot of new shows this week.
Okay.
Alright, wanna kick off with our boys at the Alphabet ABC as we always do?
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's kick off with ABC.
alright, I don't know, ABC kinda sucks. Just gonna throw this out there. I def
Honestly, I feel like ABC might have been really good primetime wise, but their Saturday morning lineup was not like the it thing back then.
it it wasn't great. Yeah, I definitely have seen a lot of these shows, and I'm
Mhm.
aware of them, and I've seen them from time to time. You know, maybe if something that I normally watch was a rerun one week, maybe I went
Mhm.
on over to ABC to catch something, but I don't know. I'll let you be the judge. I'll let you be the
Okay.
judge. Alright. So we're gonna wake up at 8 o'clock. It's 8 AM.
Mhm.
Hopefully, you've already had your breakfast. Hopefully, you've already had your little bowl of Fruity Pebbles or whatever you eat in the morning. Um, at 8 o'clock. Uh, this this is a show I've seen. I'm sure you've seen it. It's based on a series of books and movies and I guess other TV shows and specials. The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, yeah, The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't really my thing. I don't know. Didn't
I feel like it was one you kinda just dropped in on once in a while.
Yeah, like by accident, maybe. I don't know. If, like
Yeah, like,
the battery
here's
in
my
your
thing.
remote control fell
I
off.
love Winnie the Pooh, I do. However, if I'm watching Winnie the Pooh, I feel sick. Not because Winnie the Pooh's making me feel sick, but, like, I feel sick and I'm comforted watching Winnie the Pooh. Like, it's a movie I can put on, close my eyes, and just, like, veg out.
Oh, like you're
Does that
sick.
make s
Like you feel
Yeah, like,
sick
I'm
and you're
actually
watching Winnie the Pooh.
yeah.
I thought you said like it makes me sick to watch this show. That's what I thought
No,
you were
I was trying to say
going
it
to.
doesn't make me sick, but it's
Okay.
like that kinda, like, comfort when you're sick.
You got
Like
your little
Bob
pot of
Ross.
honey. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, this was okay, I guess. I don't know. I honestly don't really remember too much about it. All right. You ready for 8:30? You ready to see what
Yeah.
ABC had for us? I remember this. I maybe have seen it maybe once, and it wasn't really my thing either. The animated version of The Wizard of Oz.
Ooh.
Yeah. It was only on for 1 season
Okay.
apparently.
1, I do remember, like, stumbling upon this and just being like, "Yeah, no thanks." 2, I'm not, like, that into The Wizard of Oz. I might watch it,
Same.
like, once in a while. Like, I put it on once for my nephews because I was like, "This is a classic. You guys should watch it." It's
Mm,
actually not bad, but it's just I'm I'm also not a Wicked girl, so
same. The only thing I remember of the show is for some reason the witch is still alive. So I don't know. Who knows what happens? If
yeah.
anyone knows, let us know. Tell us. All right. 9 o'clock. I
Our DMs
definitely
are open.
yes. Slide on in. 9 o'clock. I definitely watched a show, but I think by this point in time I stopped. And this was on for a full hour. Full hour.
Okay.
Slimer and the Real Ghostbusters,
Oh, yeah.
which
Okay.
if I remember correctly, it was always just the Real Ghostbusters, and then for whatever reason, they just renamed the show. And I
Mhm.
think I want to say this. Don't quote me. They aired old ones and new ones in that hour.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Like, I think Slimer was just such an icon at this point because he was on the Ecto Cooler with High C. Like, he was the draw for kids.
Yeah, and he's like their
So I think,
friend in the show. Like,
yeah,
he, like,
which
hangs out with them.
in the
Like, in
movie,
the
not so much.
yeah, he's a villain.
Yeah.
Alright, 10 o'clock. I definitely watch a show, but I don't remember watching it on Saturday morning. I remember the afternoons later on
Okay.
Fox. Um, the animated version of Beetlejuice.
Okay. I know I watched this on Saturday mornings and for years because I did not see the actual Beetlejuice movie until I was like 16 or 18.
What?
Yes. Okay.
What?
So, and okay, hold on. It gets worse.
Okay.
You know what I saw before I saw the Beetlejuice movie? Drop Dead Fred, which plays in more to the dynamic between Beetlejuice and Lydia in the cartoon than Beetlejuice and Lydia in the Beetlejuice movie. So,
Yeah.
I literally thought Drop Dead Fred was Beetlejuice.
Oh my god. Yeah, Beetlejuice was Lydia's friend in the cartoon, but
Yeah, they
in
were
the
like
movie
besties having little adventures.
but in the movie, like, Beetlejuice is the villain, and he's trying to, like, I don't know,
Beetlejuice is
kidnap
this
Lydia,
creepy old guy trying to marry a 14-year-old girl.
but not in the cartoon. They're going into the, like, the afterlife world and going on fun
Yeah,
adventures, and love it. Uh, they would just make a cartoon on anything.
they would, and we watched this shit.
And speaking of just making a cartoon on anything, you ready for 10:30? I know you were watching this. I could just see it in my heart.
Oh
Any
god,
guesses? Any guesses? It's
no,
1990.
I have no
Just
clues.
what was the biggest thing in 1990 in the world? Just just throw something out there. It was a phenomenon.
Oh god.
There was merchandise all over the place. You couldn't go 2 feet without running into merchandise.
I actually
Ugh.
am drawing a blank.
Ugh, alright. New
Like
Kids on
every
the Block.
oh, I did not watch it. I was not into NKTBO.
NKOTB.
What see?
Really? You weren't a,
Yeah.
you weren't a New Kid fan?
No, actually, like, I didn't even, like, listen to, like, the hot popular music that I listened to back then was Belinda Carlisle and Tiffany.
Okay, and they were pretty much on the wind down by this point. Like, they were
Yeah,
gone.
so,
Yeah, they were gone, long gone.
like, my cassettes that I would get were Belinda Carlisle and Tiffany cassettes. I wasn't getting New Kids on the Block. I only knew who Debbie Gibson was because Taya and Nina listened to Debbie Gibson. But yeah,
Jesse Spano would have hated your, tape collection then.
I mean, gosh, she totally would.
Ugh. Uh,
But Jesse's a
so
psychopath. Jesse is
she's
trash. If anybody on Saved by the Bell is trash, it's Jesse Spano.
yeah, I was never a fan. I loved I actually loved the Tori episodes sometimes because she's not on it. And so that's just, like, the icing on the cake right there. Alright, yeah, so New Kids on the Block did have a Saturday morning cartoon show. It was only on for 1 season. From what I remember, the actual band members would introduce the episodes in live action, and
Oh god.
then they did the thing that they did for all the celebrity cartoons. They just had different voice actors. So,
Yes.
like,
Oh
half the
my
time
god, I just you know what I miss? I miss the like TV characters hosting a night of TV. Do you remember like watching TGIF and it would be like Balky and Larry like like saying, "Hey, this is what's up next. Oh my gosh, did you see what Urkel just did?" That kind of shit.
Yeah, and then,
I
like, I don't
miss
know,
that.
like, Suzanne Summers would stop by, Belky's house for a minute.
Yeah, like I miss that. There's no connection anymore. Except on
Sad.
like a Dick Wolf show.
Yeah, but you don't get a little interlude in between,
No, you don't, but they're just
Law&
all
and Order
connected.
proper. I would love, like, a Law& and Order proper and, like, an SVU episode where just, like, the characters from one just, like, are hanging out in the precinct and just, like, talking about, like, their day. And be like, "Oh, by the way, stick around, we're gonna just, you know, undercover
Stick
a real
around to see
group."
what happens to Olivia on this next episode of Law and
while she
Order Special Victims Unit.
while she investigates a gory sex crime. Enjoy, folks. Alright, 11 o'clock. I I watched this, but this was clearly gonna be on the same time as Saved by the Bell, so I'm definitely not watching it regularly,
Mhm.
but I don't know, maybe if I was at, like, a doctor's office and it was on, I'd probably watch it if I had, like, a Saturday morning appointment and it was just on the
Yeah.
main TV. Um, The Bugs and Tweety Show.
Okay.
We got you could see Bugs and Tweety anywhere. Like, I didn't need to see see 'em on
Honestly,
Saturday
really,
morning.
because like Nickelodeon had Looney Tunes.
Yeah, and, all the other channels had the Looney Tunes as well. Plus, I had
Yeah.
videotapes for days. Alright,
Yes.
this blows my mind. ABC goes into the 12 o'clock slot, and they still have
Okay.
cartoons on. Still have cartoons on. 12 o'clock, I remember this, and I remember not liking it. But I
Okay.
liked the grown-up version of the show it was based on. And this is another celebrity show. This has a famous celebrity doing an animated series, and it's not their voice portraying the character.
Okay. Male or female?
Female.
Little Rosie.
Yes, you got it. This was, based on Roseanne Barr. I believe she was Roseanne Arnold at this time, if I remember correctly, and it was just her as, like, a five-year-old, and they had she had, like a male friend, and it wasn't Dan Connor, he had a different
No, it
name,
wasn't.
but it was very Dan Connor-esque, though.
Yes, it's very coded.
Yes, I think that was the connection, maybe. I don't know. I was
Yeah.
always confused because I didn't know it was supposed to be Roseanne the character as a younger kid or Roseanne the actual person as a younger kid, so, like, I
Yeah.
was always confused by this.
I remember watching it because I also watched Roseanne. Like, honestly, why was I watching Roseanne at this age? I shouldn't have been,
I mean, it
but
wasn't really anything that dicey.
it really wasn't.
No, I
I
mean,
mean,
like,
I
later
was
on,
also allowed to watch Murphy Brown and Designing Women, so
no one cared. No one if it was on network TV, it was just open door policy on whatever you could
unless it was
watch.
like after 10 and then maybe there was some like, you should go to bed.
Yeah, I was in bed already. Alright. At 12:30 is the only show that you got correct on if I asked you if you had any idea of what would have been on today. A pup named Scooby Doo.
It was that late?
Maybe this year. I don't remember being on that late, but maybe
I
just this
remember
year
being
was
on early.
I don't know, maybe just for whatever reason. I'm sure after a lot of these shows like New Kids on the Block and Wizard of Oz got canceled, they probably just moved it back to like 8:30 in the morning.
Probably.
All right. CBS, there was at least two shows I watched on CBS, but probably not at this time though. Probably not at this time, but I'm very disappointed with 8 o'clock, the 8 o'clock slot. I
Okay.
actually remember this show. It ain't Denver the Last Dinosaur, it's Dink, the little dinosaur.
What?
This was basically a poor man's, A Land Before Time. It was just, this group of dinosaur friends that were all kids, and they all just hung out and went on adventures, and I think it was just a blatant ripoff of A Land Before Time, and I don't think it was
Probably.
on that long. I do remember
That's probably
this.
before they did like 14 million sequels.
Oh, yeah, yeah. This was way before that. I don't even think A Land Before Time 2 was out yet.
Yeah, no, there's, like, a huge chunk of time between The Land Before Time and Land Before Time 2, and then after 2, it's like boom, 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 boom!
Yes. And I think they're still making them, to be honest with you. All right. 8:30. I did not watch this specific series, but I did watch the animated specials that it was based on, the
Okay.
California Raisins.
I watched the specials, not the show, and I was just watching a video the other day about the California Raisins.
Was it the claymation ones, or was this actual, like,
It was, like,
cell
just
shaded
them as a
animation?
whole, how they came to be because the California grape growers were like, "Hey, we need to make raisins cool, how do we do that?"
So they just got these musical
It was gonna be
anthropomorphic.
like a one-time thing, and these guys, like, blew the fuck up.
They
That
just
doesn't
had that
happen now.
one. They had that one television special. Remember that? It
I
was.
remember,
It might have
like,
been
the
a
special,
Christmas
and then I
themed.
remember the Christmas special.
I think that's what I remember the most, to be honest with you,
Oh,
is the
yeah.
Christmas one. All right, 9 o'clock. I definitely used to watch the show, but I think by this point I like outgrew it or something. Muppet Babies.
Oh, Muppet Babies! I was
You just got.
100% watching Muppet Babies.
Um, I might have been watching
Muppet
it.
Babies, where our
All right,
dreams come true. I wish it was streaming.
at 10 o'clock, I definitely watch a show, but watched it in the afternoons. For whatever reason, I just wasn't up for it on a Saturday morning.
Mhm.
But we are definitely in its peak right now. We're in the peak era for this show. They're ramping up a movie. It might have already came out. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I do not remember it as a Saturday morning cartoon at
It
all. I remember
was.
watching it. I mean, I know it was, but I remember just watching it in the afternoons.
Yeah, it was like 4 o'clock or something, right
Yeah,
before
like
dinner. Yeah,
yeah, it was like the one of the cartoon blocks before like Three's Company and Growing Pains would come on.
yeah. It was the little like last bout of animation
Yeah.
that you had before all the live action shows came on. Before like the
Yeah.
Facts of Life slipped in.
Like, you're hanging out with Michelangelo, Raphael, Donatello, and all that, and then boom, there's Jack Tripper riding his bike in Santa Monica.
Yes, I remember just, sometimes you just kept wanting to watch cartoons, and then all the live action stuff would come on, and you're like, "Man, I could just
Mhm.
do, like, 30 more minutes of a cartoon," and you're, like, flipping through
Yeah.
the channels trying to find something, and nope. Nope,
And
they're
nothing.
all off. Yeah.
It's like they all agreed, 5 o'clock hits, syndicated sitcom.
That's because everyone's coming home from work, all the adults, and they don't wanna
Yeah.
watch fucking this cartoons, especially '80s cartoons. Alright, we're gonna head over to Fox. Fox actually existed
Okay.
today, this year.
Okay.
Um, we know some of these shows.
Mhm.
Most of them I remember from being on in the afternoon.
Okay.
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. I definitely did not watch Fox this year. I don't think I really watched Fox until like the X Men came out like 2 years
Mhm.
later. But 8 o'clock, Howie Mandel and his little show called Bobby's World.
I love Bobby's World.
Great show. Great show. But I definitely didn't watch it on Saturday morning.
I know I
What?
watched I think I did watch it on Saturday. If I didn't watch it Saturday morning, I watched it Sunday morning, which I don't know how that would work, but
I think it was on Sunday morning, actually, to be honest with you. Maybe they just reran their Saturday morning lineup
they
because they knew
might
no one was
have.
watching it. All right. 8:30. I have no idea what this is, and I didn't even bother to look it up because I didn't care. But something called I'm probably gonna say it wrong. I don't know. Zazu U or Zazu U.
Yeah, no, I have no clue.
I don't even care. I was like, not even interested. Not even interested to learn about this. 9 o'clock. Tom and Jerry kids. Our boy Tom and
Okay.
Jerry as kids. Um,
Yeah, Tom and Jerry were never like a big one for me.
I mean, I liked the original version, but
Yeah, like if
them
I
as
was watching
kids,
Tom and Jerry, it was the original. It was definitely not Tom and Jerry Kids.
yeah, they toned down the violence. I didn't really care for it. I needed. I needed murder and mayhem, and I don't know, Jerry burning Tom alive or something. All right. 9:30. I don't even remember this. It was based on a movie which is clearly not for children. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
I mean, I watched the actual movie because George
Yeah,
Clooney's in it, but
yeah. It, it
not the
it was
cartoon.
it was not for children. It's just like how they
No.
made like a Police Academy movie. I mean, a Police Academy cartoon. You're like, why? Like,
To be fair, though, I watched Police Academy as a kid.
I did too, but I don't know. Like the first one's rated R. I think it shows like a boob or two in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, the first one's really racy.
Yeah, I love it. We love that movie. All right.
We really do.
The next hour, maybe the 10:30 show, but 10 o'clock, Fox's Peter Pan and the Pirates.
Was that like a Disney Peter Pan or just like Peter Pan?
No, it's Fox's Peter Pan and the Pirates. It's
Ooh.
actually called Fox's Peter Pan and the Pirates. Like they had to specify that it was Fox's version of this.
So
I did,
I can guarantee my brother watched this. I did not.
yeah, I wasn't watching it. But
Because my
10:30.
brother was obsessed with Peter Pan.
This wasn't on that long, so this might have just like slipped through the radar because this would have been on at the same time as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't.
but no, he
Yeah,
was watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
and Beetlejuice, and whatever else NBC had to throw at us. So,
Yeah.
all right, 10:30. This is a show I remember from being on in the afternoon. It's a game show, a live action game show. Fun House.
Funhouse.
You don't
I don't
remember
remember that
this?
one.
Oh my god, it was my dream to go on this show. It was kind of like Double Dare. Um, essentially, or what's the Hidden Temple show? The Legend of the Hidden Temple. It was a
Yeah.
fun house. Kids answer trivia questions, and then whoever gets the most gets to run through the fun house, and they have like 45 seconds to do it, and they'll win a bike or something, or like a
Oh my gosh.
stereo system. And like every time you clear a room, you get like one of the lesser prizes. You might get like a
Oh.
telescope or something. I was,
What, no trip
I was like,
was the grand prize a trip to space camp? Why was it always space camp?
uh, is a trip to somewhere. You always got like a Universal Studios or Walt Disney World or something, space camp. Um,
A
I,
dude
I,
ranch.
yeah, I recently, like within the last year, watched at least like 12 episodes of Double Dare, like in a row, like one day. And I just looked at all of those prizes and they were lit prizes for the time, but they're all obsolete now. It's just like everything that you would have on your smartphone. Like it was
Yeah.
just like video games, music,
Yeah.
just anything that you just would just get on your phone now. So like the prizes wouldn't be as exciting today. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Are you sitting down for this? Are you sitting down for the NBC
Oh,
lineup?
I'm sitting down. I'm ready for NBC. Give it to me, baby.
I am pretty sure I watched all of this, this entire lineup. Like I just stayed up and watched this. Well, at least till 11:30, and then like I think I finally got kicked out of the house at 11:30. Like it was like you have to go outside now,
Yeah, the go outside and play, don't come back until the streetlights come on.
unless it was raining. You know, even most times, if it was a sunny day, I wouldn't even get to watch Saved by the Bell. I'd be like kicked outside, and I'd have to wait till I seen that episode eventually on a rainy day or a random Tuesday, like 4 years later.
Oh.
All right,
I'd
but
get kicked out of
t-
the house after Saved by the Bell.
all right, 8 o'clock. We're gonna hang out with our boy John Candy in his animated series Camp
Camp
Candy.
Candy!
Yes, this was on for a long time. Just so you know, this
Yeah, no, I have vivid memories of this.
this was on for at least 2 full seasons, and then got a syndicated third season. They just made more
Ooh.
episodes and just put it on like it was on like whatever channel had Disney Afternoon for me. It was on like after Disney Afternoon. I
Yeah,
remember that,
no,
or maybe before.
that
Maybe
vaguely makes
before.
sense.
Okay. 8:30, we had a full hour. Captain N and The Adventures of Super Mario Brothers 3. This was
I
a
totally never
Nintendo.
watched that. That might have been a
This
Mark
wa
choice.
this was a full Nintendo hour. Captain N, he was I guess he was supposed to be like a gamer. He was like a super gamer, and he gets sucked into the world of video games, and they have just random Nintendo video game characters are featured in it.
Oh, I do remember this. I thought that was a fever dream.
So you had Mother Brain from Metroid was like the villain, and then King Hippo from Mike Tyson's Punch Out was also a villain. Kid Icarus was one of the heroes. Mega Man was in it. There's a few other. It was great. I loved it. And then it paired up with Mario Brothers 3, which was just a cartoon based on very specific installment of Mario Brothers, the third
Yeah.
one, just only the third one. It
You know
was
what's
great.
wild is that kids today do not comprehend how old Mario Brothers are or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or all that stuff.
Because it's still continuing, it's still going
Yeah.
on, and they see these old versions of it, and they hate it. Like, they despise
Yeah.
it.
Like there
Like,
was
kids
something I was
today
like, it's a me, I'm Mario. And one of the kids looked at me like, Cat, what the hell? Gotta be careful. Some of them actually will curse at me.
Alright, you ready for 9:30? I'm excited
Yeah.
about this one. I watched the fuck out of this show, and I thought this was on for a long time, but apparently it was only on for, like, a season. But,
We
this
had
is
no concept of time.
this was also another celebrity-based show, and I even remember they had it was either I think it was Burger King Kids Club tie-in toys. Um, do you remember Rick Moranis's Saturday morning cartoon?
No, but I remember the Burger King Kids Club.
I I love that. So Rick Moranis had an animated series, it was called Gravedale High, and he was like a teacher at a school for monsters. And Ricky Lake was actually one of the voice actresses on this show,
Oh my
and
gosh.
she played a fat mummy called Cleopatra. I remember that.
Oh my god. 2026 could never,
Could never. Alright,
never.
never. I loved it. It it was just your classic monsters in a high school setting, and Rick Moranis as a human was the teacher. It was great. I loved it.
Yeah, that's
I had
that's
the
wild.
I had the kids club toys, and I used to just play with them all the time. Alright, 10 o'clock. This is wild. I forgot about this, but I definitely watched it. Our favorite early '90s rappers, Kid and Play, had their own
Oh my
animated
god,
series.
yes. Oh my god.
I think this is before Hammer Time too. I think this was a year
Yeah,
before Hammer Time came out.
cuz Kid and Play had their little like
Moment.
moment before Hammer Time.
I think this is right after House Party, the movie came out, and maybe Fresh Prince of Bel-Air had just started. Because if I remember correctly, I think Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was supposed to be for Kid and Play, or House Party was supposed to be for Will Smith. I might have this mixed up, but
Yeah.
whatever reason, Kid and Play got a cartoon this year. And I don't remember anything about it, but I remember watching it. I can see it, I can visualize it, but I don't remember any specifics.
Yeah, I don't remember anything specific. I remember it was a thing. I don't think I watched it. I don't know how my mornings went. I don't understand. I just know I watched Saved by the Bell and Muppet Babies and Bobby's World. I was all over the place.
You're a network hopper?
Apparently.
All right. 10:30, I might have taken a break at 10:30. This was after the '80s Alvin and the Chipmunks series. They just kinda rebranded the show and just called it Chipmunks Go to the Movies, and it was just them
Oh, yeah.
reenacting movies. Like, I don't know,
Okay,
maybe you had,
I
like, a
I
Gone
kinda
with the
remember
Wind or
this
something.
one.
Yeah, I don't know. I watch it sometimes, but I might have just taken a break. This is maybe when I had to take a like a bath or something, getting myself all cleaned up. But I would be back. I would make sure I'd be back at the TV at 11 o'clock because I would be watching Saved by the Bell. We'll get to you in a minute.
100%.
All right. And after Saved by the Bell, you ready for this? I
Yeah.
don't know. You might not remember this, but I remember snippets of this. So it was 1990. New Kids on the Block were clearly like the biggest boy band of the time. But the runner up to this was a band called Guys Next Door. Do you remember them?
No,
No, they
not at
didn't. I
all.
don't think they didn't really go too far, but they had their own live action Saturday morning series after Saved by the Bell called it was just called Guys Next Door, and it was a sketch comedy show. And it was just members of the boy band and like, I don't know, other actors just doing sketch comedy for a half hour.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I don't think it lasted long. Their career fizzled out. And if I remember correctly, I think Tiffany Amber Thiessen dated one of them. I think there was a guy named Eddie she dated. I want to say it's Eddie.
Oh my
Kind of remember
goodness.
this. I, I I just have this little like vision of them doing one of those interludes between the two shows.
Yeah.
And she's like hanging out with her boyfriend and being like, I'll
Oh
give up
my.
Zach so I can go hang out with you, Eddie, or something like that. I don't know. It's in my head.
Blasphemy.
And then for some reason at 12 o'clock, we got music videos for like an hour.
That's actually kind of wild.
Yeah. I think they did, I don't think they called it TNBC yet, but this
No,
was,
TNBC didn't really come until we had Saved by the Bell, California Dreams, and Hang Time.
yeah. And then
And then
sometimes
we
they'd
get
throw in,
City Guys and no, USA High was like syndicated show.
that was on USA. That was on
Yeah.
USA in the afternoons. Yeah. But it's all cut from the same cloth.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe depending on where you live, maybe Preston Prep would have been on. I don't know.
Maybe.
One never knows. One never knows. All right. On a scale of 1 out of 5 boy bands doing sketch comedy, how many boy bands doing sketch comedy would you give this? Saturday morning, September 8th, 1990. I'm going high. I don't know about you.
I'm I'm gonna go for a 4.
Okay.
The lack of Garfield and Friends kind of pissed me off. That
Okay.
kept you from a 5.
Ooh,
But we got some
okay.
Muppet Babies, we got some Winnie the Pooh, we got some random nonsense, we got Saved by the Bell. So, all in all, not like there's a nice balance today to the listings.
Yeah, I'm going 4.5. I'm not going to give it a full
Okay.
5. ABC's kind of a dud. CBS is kind of a dud. I don't know what the fuck Fox is doing this week, but NBC 4.5 just
Yeah.
based on that alone. Just
NBC like carried this day for the most part.
they sure did. They were just guns a-blazing. They came out with
Like
their pistols
ABC,
whipped.
what was going on back then?
Uh, they were trying things. They were they
Yeah.
were doing things. I mean, they were popular shows. A pup named Scooby Doo, Winnie the Pooh was
Yeah.
Bugs and Tweety, but it just wasn't for me at the time.
Yeah.
All right. Taking a deep breath right there. That was a lot to get through. That was like an
That was
hour's
a
worth of
lot. Oh my
conversation.
gosh, that's crazy.
I I wasn't even gonna. I was just gonna leave out Fox, but I was like, we got to throw it in there. We got to talk
We
about
gotta
Bobby's
throw it
World for a
in.
hot minute. Yeah. All right. You want to go to Bayside High? You want to see what they're up to this week?
Yes, let's go to Bayside High.
So
Woo! Go Tigers!
we survived a whole first season of Saved by the Bell. We had to deal with AC Slater moving into town. We had to deal with Zach and Slater just pining over Kelly Kapowski for a whole year.
And
We
she's
had to
just kind of like, "Oh, hi, boys."
we had to deal with Screech just trying to like win Lisa's affection.
Just
Things were
chasing
starting to
after Lisa always.
things were starting to get a little stale. So you definitely can see a upshift in the writing this season. I think this is like
Yes.
where things really started cooking for them.
Yes, this is where
They,
things kind of really start to take off, and they're like, "Oh, hey, we should actually like develop these characters."
yes, and we get that. I think the beginning of the episode really does that for us because we come in. Kelly is just like hanging out in her bedroom, listening to Debbie Gibson or something. I don't know what she's doing.
Yes.
She's doing
Oh my
something.
god. I just love that Kelly, Lisa, and Jesse's bedrooms all have the exact same layout.
Because they just, I think they just, it's the same set. I think. I think
It
they're
is.
gonna
It totally
use
is. They just like paint it and hang different
differently.
posters.
They have one girl bedroom, I think, and they just
And then they
they're,
have
they're
Zach's
obvious
bedroom.
they're obviously not gonna do Kelly's bedroom and like Jesse's bedroom in the same episode. You're only gonna see Kelly's
Yeah,
bedroom, like just
exactly.
one. It's all or nothing. It's not all or nothing. It's just one or done. So she's like hanging out in her bedroom. She's got her Tony Hawk poster for some reason. I don't know why she has a Tony Hawk poster. She's got a George Michael
California
poster.
Girl, 1990.
She's got like LA Laker flags. She's got all the sports memorabilia hanging up. She's got tennis, golf. Like she's got a weird mishmash of stuff. Like I don't think whoever set up this room, like they had no idea what a 15 to 17-year-old girl was into in 1990. Like they had no idea.
Yeah. Like also out of the three, Kelly is more of the tomboyish one who's into sports and stuff
She is,
compared
but
to Lisa and Jesse. Like, so they're like, they leaned in hard to that because she's got a lot of brothers. So,
honestly, I think they just went to the mall and they just picked up like just whatever they could find and we're like, all right,
yeah,
this is Kelly's
probably.
room. Yeah. It was, I don't think they were sitting down going, you know what? She's the most sporty of the bunch. Maybe we should just get her some sports stuff. No, they just picked up stuff randomly and just threw it in there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't see her. Well, I guess maybe George Michael was kind of big around this time, right? He was
Yeah.
still kind of okay. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, she's hanging out in her room, and there's a knock at the door, and Zach and Slater come like barging in. They're just like guns ablazing.
They're like, you
They're
gotta pick.
yeah. They're like, all
Like,
right.
make a
The prom
goddamn decision, girl. You can't be flighty anymore. We're not doing it.
the prom is Saturday night. We need to know who you're taking. Like they're just assuming right off the
It's one
bat.
of them.
It's one of them, or that she doesn't already have a date. Like, how do we know? Like, she didn't pick one of the randos that are in the school, like the guy
Yeah.
that
Why
walks
didn't
around
she
with the
could have
tank
picked like
top.
Scott Wolf in the background?
Yeah, like the randos.
Yeah.
Um, and she's just like, oh, I don't know. Um, I need the night to think about it. Like, I need to just like weigh my options, make a pro and cons list, like consult my diary, just go back through all my old
Check with my
entries.
magic 8 ball, maybe get the Ouija board out,
Yeah,
maybe find some tarot cards that tell me I should be Zach or Slater.
call up the Psychic Friends Network or Diane
Yeah.
Warwick or something. Just like spend $48 to find out what they have to say about this.
Yeah.
And it it stresses her out so much that she has a dream about it. And this is one of the best Say by the Bell dream sequences I've ever
It
seen.
it really is.
We get the classic pink daydream border around it, letting us know that
I
this is.
love the pink daydream border. It's
I
so
wish
iconic.
I wish all shows did this.
Oh my god, didn't Sunset Beach use it?
They didn't. They might have in an episode, but they had a little like they definitely had like a blur that just made us let
Yeah.
us know that it was a daydream or like a flash, not necessarily a flashback, but it wasn't real.
Yeah.
Some kind of blur. So we cut over in Kelly's daydream. It's the Max set. It's clearly the Max set, but
Yes.
it's the Geraldo Rivera show, and it's Geraldo at Bayside, and for whatever reason, Geraldo Rivera was not available this week to be lending himself out to Saved by the Bell. So they gave Dustin Diamond a fake mustache and like a plastic wig. Like it's like Lego hair that's like
Yes.
greasy looking. and he's Geraldo Screech. And today's episode is, I guess it's like the prom dilemma is the theme of
Yeah.
today. And we have Kelly Kapowski is sitting in a chair that looks like the chair they use on Singled Out. And
Oh my god, Sickled Out probably found that chair, like, tossed in a dumpster.
they just picked it up and used it. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I need to do a screen grab from this episode of Saved by the Bell and compare it to Singled Out because I'm pretty sure it's the same chair. And she's sitting in the chair and they're doing like a hunk off to
Yes.
decide who Kelly Kapowski is going to take to the prom. And apparently there has been a series of competitions leading up to this, but it's the final one, and it's the evening wear segment of the episode where
Of
the
course.
guys will come out in their evening wear, and Zach has a black tux, Slater has a white tux. Slater does this little like lambada dance and the crowd goes wild. And I don't know, Zach doesn't do anything. He just like comes out and smiles and winks at the camera or something like that.
I mean, that's all Zach needs to do.
And for whatever reason in the dream, Kelly picks Slater. She's like, I pick you, Slater. You did that extra dance move. That wins my heart.
Yeah.
And Zach's like, just so you know, Kelly, I'll always love you and I'll respect your decision. And it cuts back to reality. And it's not even Kelly waking up confused. She's already awake and she's hugging her teddy bear, her
Yeah.
plush bear. And she sighs. She does this little like, oh, what am I going to do in the morning? And
You're gonna
it
pick
cut.
one of them, girl. Like, you can't keep dragging these two buffoons along. You gotta pick one of them, put the other out of their misery.
And this is why I liked this episode because she does make a decision, and this just
Yes.
ends the Zach versus Slater rivalry that's been going on, this heated rivalry that's been going on for the whole first season,
Yes.
and we're done with it. Like it's done.
Finally. Now they get to
It's
go
over.
on and become besties.
Yep, they get to go on hijinks together, and they're not like one-upping each other. So it cuts to Kelly walking in. She's going through the infamous like school locker set.
Yes.
It's I don't know, like 7:30 in the morning. Like the bus is just pulling away from the school,
Yeah.
and she walks over to Lisa and Jesse, and they're like, "All right, Kelly, we need to know. Did you make your decision?" And Zach and Slater like pop their head out from like around a corner, and they have an excited look on their face, and they're just dying to know who Kelly's going to pick to go to the prom. And
Yes.
she picks Zach. She picks Zach.
Woohoo! Kelly picked Zach! Yeah, baby!
Slater shakes his hand. He gives him a good game, good match, and he just walks off defeated.
Like, Slater
But
just accepts it after all this time. To
he
be
just,
fair, Slater basically only went after Kelly to compete against Zach and prove his worthiness of being at this school.
yeah, that pretty much was it was all about, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know. But anyway, he walks away. Screech is
Yes.
ecstatic. He's like, oh my God, Zach, you finally got your girl. Maybe that like means I'll finally get my girl. And
Oh, Screech.
he strolls up to Lisa and he's like, hey, things are cooking for Zach. Do you think things can cook for you and I? And she's like, you know what? I will go to the prom with you. When worms grow ears. Ooh.
Oh.
And then the most disgusting thing that has ever probably happened in Lisa Turtle's life. Screech goes outside, digs up some worms, puts them in a little like gift basket, and pastes ears to the worms and
Yeah.
hands it to Lisa.
He grabbed the rubber cement from the art room, cut out some ears, and pasted them on. Could you imagine the art teacher being like, Screech, you know what, Screech? I don't want to know.
Yeah.
I don't want to know. I'm going to go over here.
I'm just
Where's the guy who talks as fast as the Micro Machines guy? Where's that dude?
Yeah, this is why they all left. This is why Miss Bliss.
Miss Bliss was like, you know what? Yes, Screech, Zach, Lisa, move to California with Mr. Belding. Go, go, go.
Yeah, yeah,
Leave Indiana.
I have a theory that Miss Bliss just hated them, and then she just, like, cashed out her 401k and just sent them all to California. She's like,
Which,
"Just get the fuck get
to be
outta
fair,
here."
Miss Bliss actually loved them, and she was very supportive of Zach.
She was, but I don't know, maybe by the end of the
I
year,
love
she
Haley
was just
Mills, so there's that.
maybe by the end of the year, though, she just couldn't deal with it anymore. She's like,
She's like, I need you guys to go.
I get 4 more
She's like,
years
I
of
gotta get rid of
this?"
Screech, but I can't get rid of Screech unless I get rid of Zach and Lisa. And Belding just got that job in California. So,
Oh, she just packed
boom.
him up in his suitcase.
She's like, Mr. and Mrs. Powers, there's this great job opportunity, and you'll be closer to Las Vegas to go see the Elvis impersonators.
Okay, alright.
Like, that would totally get Screech's mom. Because remember the Elvis bust? What
Yeah,
they broke,
and
and then they had to have like a poker game to win the
to
money to buy a new one.
they coulda just they coulda just went to the art department and got the paste that, Screech used to put ears on worms and
Yeah.
put,
I
like
know they tried to glue it back together, but
it didn't work.
it didn't work.
They could have always hired the blind girl from the, Lionel Richie "Hello" video and make a new one.
I don't know. She's probably in witness protection by then.
Yeah, she probably was. I don't know. They coulda found her. They coulda found her. And I'm sure it was easy to get, Lisa to move to, California because, it's probably a bigger
You'll be
shopping
right
center than
by Rodeo for shopping.
yeah, and then, I don't know, Zach just goes along with anything. He could probably convince his parents to build property on the moon or something.
Yeah.
So, it was easy task for Miss Bliss, so all power to her. All power to her. Anyway, um, where were we? Ears on worms.
Uh,
E
yes, ears
Ears
on
on worms.
worms.
So, Jesse and Slater are like, "Hey, Lisa, you got served by, Screech. You have to go to the
Like,
prom with him now. Like,
you
now you
kind of
have
got
to
it,
go."
girl.
Yeah.
Like, he ears have worms, or worms have ears.
Yeah, like, there's no backing out of this. And Screech is like, "You know what? I'll even just settle for a date. How about this? How about this? You just go see Zombies in Love with Me on Friday night at the Cineplex, and I'll I'll decide at that point, like, if you don't like me, like, we don't have to go to the prom anymore."
Yeah.
And I don't understand, spoiler alert, like, Screech is the DJ at the prom, so, like, I don't even know,
Listen,
like, how this would have worked.
I don't know.
I don't know. He wasn't thinking that far ahead. Anyway, um, we kinda get a little scene, where we're back at the lockers, and I guess the girls are gonna go dress shopping the next day. Lisa, in her locker, has, like, a blueprint of the Palisades Mall, and she
Of
has,
course she
like,
does.
the path they're gonna walk through the mall, and
I mean, Lisa knows that mall.
oh, yeah, and Jesse's like, "You have a blueprint of the mall?" And she's like, "Yeah, I got a blueprint of all the malls from here to Tijuana." So,
Like, of
like,
course she does. Like, come on, Jesse. But then Jesse's probably like, I can't believe the environmental impact of all that paper.
it wasn't a lot of paper.
No, it
It was
wasn't. But in
it was
Jesse's mind,
locker sized.
anything.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Plus all that driving in those gas
Yeah.
guzzling cars. Yeah. So Kelly's excited. She runs home. Earlier that week, her dad gave her $100 bill so she can go buy a dress with Lisa, and she's on the
Yeah.
phone talking to Lisa about their big date the next day to go buy
Yes.
dresses for the
Go
prom.
go buy that prom dress, girl.
And Kelly's dad comes in her room. Is this the only time we ever see Kelly's dad?
Until college years, which basically I think is actually the wedding.
Is it a different actor, you think, or is it
Nope,
just
it's the
like the
same
same?
actor.
Oh, they brought him back. They like got
Yeah,
him
I
back
looked it
like
up.
5 years later. Like he was
Yeah.
still available.
Like they always had like the same mom for Zach. Actually they kept Zach's dad pretty consistent too, except for like between Miss Bliss and Saved by the Bell proper.
It must have been horrible to be the kids' parents because your her screen time on this show is like once every 2 years. Like imagine just like you have
If
to have that
even that, like,
availability. Yeah.
did we ever actually see Jesse's mom?
I don't know. I know we've seen
No.
Lisa's dad at least once. Lisa's dad
We see
shows up at
Lisa's
least
dad, like,
once.
once. We never see her mom. We never see Jesse's mom, but we see Jesse's crazy stepbrother, Eric.
Yeah, we do. We do.
We never see Jesse's stepdad, but we see her dad, and then, like, the fitness instructor that he's gonna marry, and Jesse's like, "She's not that much older than me," and it's like, "Shut up, Jesse."
Do you think the actors who play the parents like just did other things on the show? Like they were like microphone holders or something? Like so they were
No, they're
just
actual actors,
wildly
like,
were they?
acting guild kinda union
Okay.
stuff.
I just didn't know. It's just like, oh, you know what? Hey, Kelly's dad, we need you again. It's I know it's been 5 years, but you got your glory in that one episode, season 2, episode 1, and back in 1990, we're
When
dusting
you
you
tell
off again.
Kelly that world peace is broken out.
Yeah, he comes in. He's like, I got some news for you, Kelly. You're the first person in the family I'm telling, which I thought was great. Like, didn't tell
Yeah.
mom first. Let's tell Kelly Kapowski, the teenage daughter. He's like, world peace broke out. And she's like, that's great. And he's like, no, it's not because I work for like the Department of Defense. We make like, is he an arms dealer? Like, what does he do?
Like, what? I don't know. I'm actually, like, kinda wondering, like, what would a person Department
He's
of
at the defense
Defense
plant. He works at the defense plant. That's where he said he works. So I'm guessing he makes like ammunitions and stuff like that. Or I don't know,
something like that. He had to be, like, doing
an
something.
engineer, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe yeah,
Anyway,
he's probably an engineer. That's actually because, like, think about it, he has to have been making enough money to support 7 fucking kids.
yes. But because there's no more wars in the world, he's laid off. He has no job.
Yeah.
And things are going to be real tight around the Kapowski household for the next couple of months while he's searching for a new job because he doesn't know where else to use his talents.
I mean,
Lucky
he
for
spent,
him, like,
like, his whole life working in the Department of Defense.
lucky for
Like,
him, the
where
Gulf War broke out like a year later. So, he had
yeah,
things to do for a while. Oh, I'm sure he made a killing after on 9/11. Things were probably
probably.
booming for him. I'm surprised he didn't like move to another country, just like a war torn
Honestly,
country,
I'm surprised they just didn't, like, move to a different part of the country. Like, they didn't move to Colorado Springs because 'cause we've got all kinds of, like,
military type shit
military
going on.
adjacent stuff going
Yeah, he
on
would have made a
top of
killing
all the
out there.
military bases.
Yeah. Well, anyway, poor. Does he have a name? Is he just Mr. Kapowski?
He's just I think it was Frank. I don't know if that's for
Frank.
real. Did I still have that pulled up?
Frank
No, I don't
Kapowski.
have it. Frank Kapowski, let's just say that.
All right. Well, poor old Frank is out of a job, and Kelly feels bad. She's like, you know what, Dad? I'm just going to give you back that $100 you gave me the other day so we can buy food. You can feed all us 7 children and
You
mom.
can get
I don't know.
formula for little baby Billy.
I'm sure they had a dog. And like at first I was just like, oh, like $100 or whatever, like that's it. And then I'm like, you know what, it's 1990. They could have fed the whole family, probably paid their mortgage, and like went on a trip with that $100 right there.
For real. I
Like
mean,
there's
the
a
price of gas was only like a dollar something. A dollar
and
16 to a dollar 21.
I was also thinking about this too. It's like, all right, so he just got laid off. He works. It must be a government job. There must be
Mhm.
some kind of severance package or maybe unemployment benefits or like
Yeah,
some
there
kind
had to have been some
something.
kind of benefits package.
Or he has to be loaded. He lives in Bayside, California, for Christ's sakes. So
Mhm.
it's like I don't think the money's gonna dry up right away unless he had like a crazy gambling addiction or something like that. Like we don't know. We don't know the in and outs
No.
of the Kapowski parents, but I don't know. One, it was kind of a dick move that he took the money from Kelly,
Yeah, it
and
really was.
I was just like I think he does say he's like, hey, no, 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 I gave you this money so you can like go to the prom with your friends. And she's like, "How could I go to the prom with my friends when, like, I know I'm not gonna be able to eat, you know,
When I
ramen.
know little baby brother Billy won't be able to get formula.
Yeah, we won't be able to afford Flintstone vitamins next week." So, I don't know, but he takes the money,
Yeah.
and now she can't go to the prom, and, like, there's a few things there's some other things in this that kinda pissed me off too. Why why doesn't Lisa lend Kelly a dress? She clearly has, like, a whole
Right?
closet full of shit, and she
And
has
also, I'm pretty sure Kelly has a dress already.
yeah,
Or her
and
mom has a dress.
yeah, and Zach blows money to buy a limo that has a TV and a CD player in it. Why doesn't he just give that money back and just buy Kelly a dress?
In all honesty, Zach was down to do that, but Kelly was like, "No."
Was she? I don't think I picked
Yeah,
up on
because
that.
well, okay, maybe not this time, but late, like during the costume ball episode, they still don't have a lot of money at home, so she has to get that job at the Max.
That is true. That is true. But to Zach's benefit here, playing a little devil's advocate here,
Hmm.
Kelly doesn't tell him for like days. She like
Yeah.
holds on to this for days. She doesn't tell him because he's excited. So it's like
Well,
maybe
she
if she
doesn't even
told him
tell him she's not gonna go for days. It's like, I'm gonna hold this secret and then just like dump him the day of.
like she holds on to this for way too long. We forget that he's a bit of a schemer. He could have
Hmm.
just thought of something. Maybe he could like they saved the Max from closing. They
For real.
certainly could have like pulled a couple of dollars to buy Kelly Kapowski a dress. And it doesn't even be like
I
anything
mean, he
special.
scammed the National Enquirer
Yeah.
or
He made them
whatever.
think there was a UFO in the school. They can
And that
I don't
Screech
know.
was an alien.
Maybe they could have gone to the home ec department and like conned the home ec teacher or the class into making her a
Hmm.
dress. Like I don't know. They could have done something.
You know
But
what?
no.
Zach being Zach, and this is part of why I say Zach is not trash. If Zach had known in time and Zach had the opportunity, he would have gone to home ec and sewn her the damn dress himself.
Yeah, he
Most
would have
likely he
taken the
would have
he
most
would have
likely he
learned
would have
how to
tricked Lisa
sew.
into doing it, but
Ah,
still.
he would have figured it out somehow. And like
Mhm,
they're all rich. They're all rich. They certainly could have each like thrown in like $20 and she could have bought herself like something
mhm,
from Contempo Casual or something. Maybe not like a prom dress. Maybe a prom dress was too pricey, but they could have got
mhm.
something that could have passed. And like,
Yeah,
is it a hard rule that you have to wear a dress? Can you just like show up in like jeans, a t-shirt?
I think dances
I
do
th-
actually have specific dress codes.
I'm sure if they explained it to Mr. Belden, he would have like made an exception because he loved
Mhm.
those kids. He loved them fucking kids.
Hey, 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 now, yeah.
Yeah. So Kelly does let it in on Lisa and Jesse that she can't go to the prom anymore because of this conundrum. And
Yeah.
those fucking asshats they don't even offer like any help or suggestions. They're just like, oh, that sucks. Zach's going to
Yeah,
be
like,
devastated.
honestly, Jesse could have been like, "Oh, let's go to a thrift store and see what we can find for $10."
Yeah, I'm sure she goes thrifting all the time. I mean, look at her
If
outfit. It's
Jessie
not,
doesn't go thrifting, she's not the environmentalist she says she is.
no, no, no,
So there's
not at
that.
all.
Anybody's
Um,
trash, it's Jesse Spano, not Zach.
maybe you should start your own movement. Jesse Spano is trash. Coming after you. What's that guy's name? Like Dashiell or something that does
I
the
don't
Zach
know.
Morris's trash. Yeah, coming for you, buddy. Cat Hall said the author is coming for you.
She's gonna tear you down.
Maybe it'll land you a podcast with Elizabeth Berkley. Who knows?
No, Jesse's trash.
But is
I don't know,
Elizabeth
why'd you
Berkley
have to have
trash?
your boobs out in the reboot revival thing? Like, come on, girl.
I don't know. She wanted to prove to the world that she still looks great. She looked great. She did look great.
She
You got to
she
give her
she
that.
did look good. Yes, she did.
Yeah, she did. And you know what? As Nomi Malone or whatever her name was, and Showgirls. She looks great in that too. So
Mhm.
you go, girl.
Dude, you know Drew Barrymore originally had that role.
That the movie would not have been the same.
No,
We wouldn't be
like,
talking about it
literally,
today.
when Elizabeth was, like, in the makeup chair first day of shooting, they actually had Drew's name
Like
on
on the
all the stuff for
chair,
Elizabeth.
like on her dresser room door, just
Mhm.
it's just like there's a
But said
little
Drew instead
post-it.
of Elizabeth.
I love that. She was probably pissed. You know what though? Like I don't. Where were we in Drew Barrymore's career this time?
Um,
Were we in her downward spiral years? Because 95, this was 95, 94, 90, she would have
uh,
filmed this in 94, right?
yeah.
She probably were before Scream. That was like her rise to
This is just
fame.
like, we're around a Poison Ivy era.
Oh yeah, this is a bad era for her.
Yeah, this is
So
not the best era. This is like the before Drew showed
I'm
up.
sure, I'm sure she signed on for Showgirls, and then her agency were like, you know what, Drew, we need to like turn you around. You did Poison Ivy, all these other questionable things over the last couple of years. This is not going to be good for you. Like, do you want to be in 3 seconds of Batman? Is it Batman Returns or Batman? I think it's Batman Forever.
Mhm.
Do you want to be in 3 minutes of Batman Forever? Like, you need to not do this movie. And who knows? Who knows what'll get you? Like, the world is yours. You might be in a movie with Jimmy Fallon in like 10 years, a Red Sox movie.
You
Like, you
might
might
have
be in
one
that.
of the most iconic horror movie opening scenes coming.
Yeah, like, I heard a rumor that Dimension or whatever, is it Dimension? Like, they made the Scream movies?
Yes.
I have a rumor that they're working on something right now. There's a guy, um, I don't know, he's, like, inspired by John Hughes movies. He's just
Mhm.
working on something. He's cooking something up. He's like, "This would be perfect for you, but if you do Showgirls, they're not gonna pick it. They're not gonna pick you."
Well, you know, she did Playboy in January of 1995's issue,
Oh, okay.
and, Steven Spielberg, who is her, godfather,
Okay.
uh, sent her a quilt and a note that said, "Cover yourself up," and then in the quilt, there were pictures from the Playboy, spread that were digitally altered by his art department so that she appeared fully clothed.
That is kinda creepy. I mean, that he sent the quilt and say, "Cover yourself up," that's, like, good godfathership right
Mhm.
there, but to actually, like, he would have had to have look at the pictures then and, like,
Yeah,
digitally alter them, so
I mean,
that's a little
there are some
creepy.
rumors about Steven Spielberg we can go over later.
I I'm sure they are. We'll save that for when we do ET. We'll go back down this
We are
rabbit
never
hole.
doing ET, that movie is terrible!
Ugh. Alright, um, where were we? Jesse Spano
Uh,
being trash and not
yeah,
letting.
Jesse's trash.
Yeah, Jesse's trash. She's absolutely trash. So is Lisa for, like, just not coming up with ideas. Like, all they're just
Like,
saying to her is, like,
also, can we be real? If anybody could have found the, like, best deal on a prom dress, it
it would
would
have
have
been
been
Lisa
Lisa
Turtle.
Turtle.
Yeah. She probably has the flyers in her locker. If she has a blueprint of the Palisades Mall, and you know what? She's probably got one of those, like, frequent flyer cards,
Yeah,
like,
she probably had, like, a file of facts or a Rolodex of all the managers of all the stores, 'cause she did but and then she'd borrow Zach's cell phone to make the calls.
yeah, they could have even had her Kelly work at the store for a day so she can get, like, a 15% off discount or
Like,
something like
in the
that. Like,
Christmas episodes.
yeah. Instead, they're gonna be poor and they're gonna lose their home. But on the bright side, Zach's family would take them in because they love taking in homeless people.
Yes.
So if everything would work out, Kelly Kapowski, you could have kept the $100 and just bought a fucking dress. Because you and your whole family could have lived in the Morris household with the other homeless teen who was never heard from again. Who knows where she
Yeah.
went?
I feel
That
like
could have
we
even.
actually had a theory about this recently, but I can't remember.
well, we did that episode of the pod for the podcast, so we'll have to go back. I don't know. Who knows what we talked
Yeah,
about? That was like 10 years ago, at
that
least.
was, oh my god.
Yeah. All right. So Zach comes running in. This is when he busts the news about, renting the limo and all this stuff. And Kelly's trying to tell him, like, she is actually trying to tell him, but he just keeps going on and on. And she's just like, great, I'll see you on Friday or whatever. It's
She's
Saturday.
like, "Great, okay."
Because they go to the movies on Friday, just say, like,
Yes. Oh my god, the
all right.
movies.
But before we get to the movies, we have to go to the prom committee meeting. This
Oh
is like,
god.
this is just the
Okay,
craziest
can
part
we
of the
be
whole
real? There
episode.
is one thing Saved by the Bell did really well, was they always had, like, side characters in these committee meetings that we recognized.
They recurrent. We get
Yeah,
Alan Fairbanks. He's in at least like 3 or 4 episodes of the show.
I love Alan.
And he's the resident fat kid of Bayside High. And he's like not even that
Yes.
fat. He's just maybe like 20 pounds overweight. Like just a little pudgy. He's
He's
just got
just
a
a
little
little pudgy. He's
he's
like,
still got his he's still got his like baby fat. He hasn't like fully grown into his teenage self yet.
yeah, like his body's still growing. There's only so many places for stuff to go.
Yeah, and he's in charge of the food for the prom. Like they leave him in charge of the food, and Zach, right off the cuff, is like already just saying fat jokes to him. And Alan says the best line of the episode: "Stop it with the fat jokes, or I'll sit on you."
I love Alan for that. Because honestly, he didn't take it. He didn't just like sit and take it, you know?
No, he fought back. He fought back. He did try to hoard all the food later on, though, but he did
He
fight
did.
back. um, the way that they just try to portray Alan as being fat is they just make him just wear a shirt that is like 2 sizes too small for the actor.
Mhm.
So like the
Yeah,
buttons are popping off. Like that's it. Like that's
that's it.
really it. Yeah. Like it's not like they stuffed him with cushions or anything like that. They just like, here,
Yeah,
just wear this really small shirt. It'll just make you look fatter. And he's like,
that's
okay.
it.
Like poor guy. Like I wonder if that kid has ever acted in anything else again. Are you looking him up? I feel like you should.
I
I need to
actually
know.
am.
Oh. I need to know where he is right now. I
All
hope you're
right,
s-
let's see what we got.
I hope you're doing something good with your time. If not acting, I hope you're like, I don't know, a defense plant manager or something like that. Hope you're raking in money off the war effort at the
His
very
last
least.
credit is from 1996, California Dreams.
Oh, so he stayed in the Peter Engel family then. Kept him
Yeah.
in the family. Yeah, he probably played a fat kid on that show too. Let's be real.
Yeah, probably. He was a
Unless he
bully
like
in one of the Beethoven movies.
oh, okay. Like the actual proper Beethoven or just like one of the
Yes.
87 sequels?
Hold on. Beethoven's second. Bully
Nah.
at Fair.
Okay.
And it was 3 episodes of Saved by the Bell. He was also in what we know this is one of my favorite made for TV movies, Camp Cucamonga. He was
Is
Chuck.
he? He's in
Yes.
that? Oh.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that. Did we
I
did we
mean,
bring it up? Did we bring it
I
up?
don't think we did. There's so many people in that though. Like, isn't like because like we've got young Jennifer Aniston, we've got Chad Allen, Candace Cameron, Dorothy Lyman, Breckin Meyer is in it. Like
Yeah,
all
go back
these
and listen to that
people.
episode. It's from a few years
And
ago.
also, go find it on YouTube and watch it because Camp Cucamonga is freaking amazing.
It's great.
You know what? When I take my gummy tonight, that might be what I watch.
No.
And then I'm gonna be dancing to the Camp Cucamonga song, and Kevin's gonna think I'm insane.
Ugh. Back to Alan for a minute. He's also in the episode when Zach tells him that the student army serves cake at every meal. and he like takes off and joins like the student army or whatever.
Oh, that's the next episode.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, we should do that one next.
Dion
That is
Zamora, who played Alan, is currently the head of retirement services for U.S. Gold Bureau.
all right. That seems like a good gig. He's doing okay for himself. He's doing
His
okay for
last
himself.
Instagram post was from April 23rd. 19 years ago, we took the first step into a long journey together. Aww. He's got a beautiful, like, wife. I'm guessing after 19 years, they're married.
What's his
That's
name?
sweet.
Damien? Damien, you said?
Dion Zamora.
Dion Zamora. That does not ring
Yes.
any bells. All right.
I know, like,
Shout out to you, Dion Zamora. Any relation to Pedro Zamora?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. So the prom picks its theme. They got their
Yes.
theme picked. It's going to be like Dancing Under the Stars or something like that. Not Zach and Kelly's prom, like Zach originally planned and made banners for it. By the way, like these are not like homemade banners. These are like printed at Party City banners. Like he paid money for this. Again,
Party
he's
City
paying
doesn't
money.
even exist now in 2026. How sad is that?
Again, Zach went to a store and paid to have Zach and Kelly's prom
Yes, he went
flyers
to like
made.
an actual copy shop. Let's be real.
Yeah, he could have used that money and bought Kelly's dress if she told him.
If she told him, if only.
No, instead she's letting the days go by. And guess what's happening when those days go by? It's now Friday night and they're at the movie. Actually, no, wait, hold on. Hold on. We got to get a little Jesse and Slater moment before they go to the movies.
Oh, yes. Jesse and Slater finally, like, realize there's chemistry.
Yeah, they are fighting for a good solid, like, 3 minutes, just calling each other pigs and bimbos and whatever. And, I guess Slater's in charge of picking up the music, even though Screech ends up being the DJ, but Slater's picking up the music.
I think what happened is Jesse and Slater picked the music, and then Screech just played what they told him to play.
Okay. So Slater wanted to play Lambada music and Janet Jackson and Paula Abdul.
Yeah,
but
like
Jesse
perfectly
wanted music.
normal things for a prom in 1990.
Yes, and Jesse wanted music that was deep. I'm like, it's a prom, Jesse Spano. Like, this is not Woodstock.
I'm sorry. Like, Janet Jackson, she couldn't get behind Janet Jackson. Like, listen,
No.
Janet's not my favorite, but you jam out to Janet Jackson no matter fucking what.
And she had music that has meaning behind it, like Rhythm Nation.
Exactly. Like,
yeah, like her music videos have a message to it.
Yeah, like she's not just some manufactured pop star.
No.
This is why I say Jesse Spano is trash.
I love it. All right.
Do we just need a giant banner where it's like Kat says Jesse Spano is trash?
We should. I'll go to Party City and have it made. Or the equivalent of Party City. Spirit Halloween, will they make that sign for me?
I don't know. We should check with Steven.
Well, we might have to wait a while. We might have to wait a while for it to be made, though. So we got a few months.
That's true.
All right. So Jesse and Slater come to some agreement on music. They find one song that they both dig, and they start dancing. And
it's
Jesse's
just like that
hey.
song that's always like the song that they dance to at the Max. Like, I'm pretty sure this is the same song from
every episode of the show. Oh, the dance-off episode?
Yes. You know
what?
I'm still mad that when I went to high school, there was never a dance-off.
And you didn't have like a maxi-type hangout place?
No.
Or a club you can go to, a nightclub?
No.
Like in Sunnydale?
No.
All right, so
none of it. I'm sad.
They love this very generic music that's playing, and they're dancing to it, and they're admiring each other's dance moves. And, like, as they're dancing, Slater's like, "Hey, I just wanna ask you, like, do you have a date for the prom?" And she's like, "Actually, no. Like, I don't. How about you?" And he's like, "I'm narrowing it down a little bit." And he's like, "But, maybe you and I could go." And she's like, "You know what? That's actually a really good idea. I think I'm down for that." And he's like,
Yeah.
"Great, I'll pick you up at 7." And she's like, "No, I'll pick you up at 7." And
Again, Jesse
I'm sure that
Spano
pissed
is
you off.
trash.
I thought that was cute. I thought that was a
It was
cute line.
cute. It was cute. But like the more I start thinking about the nonsense bullshit that Jesse Spano pulls in the rest of the series,
Okay.
and then in the revival reboot thing,
She just throws it out the
I'm getting
window.
more heated.
Um, I have a Elizabeth Berkley question, like, while we're on the
Okay.
topic. How tall is she? She looks really tall in this
Um,
show. She looks taller than everybody.
that was totally like a thing. There's a whole episode where she's like, you know, I'm taller than all the other boys.
Yeah, that's right, but
Like I can't wear heels.
I can see your fingers feverishly looking this up, so I'm gonna say
She's
5'11".
5'10".
Oh, I was way off. Not way off. I was an inch off.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not that tall. It's tall, but it's not that tall. Like, she looks like
Yeah.
she was, like, 6'3" in this episode for some reason. I don't know if it's just, like, the tight clothes she was wearing, like, the jeans and, like,
Mhm.
that slimming shirt. Just and the hair, like, and I think it's just the way she dances too.
Yeah.
Honestly, her dancing kinda gives me, like, slightly better Elaine Bennis dance vibes.
Yes.
Like, just a smidge better than Elaine Bennis. Like,
Just TB.
it's very
Sorry.
ooh. It's a very 90s-ish looking dance though. Like, I think that's what
Yes.
how everyone danced in, like, 1990, 80s.
I guess
I don't
so.
know. I get
I don't know, it's
we
probably what was hot on MTV.
don't see the TikTok kids doing it these days, those
No.
moves. No.
TikTok kids today would be like, "Wait, what?"
They'd be like, "What the fuck is
And
this?"
then they think they invented it.
Yeah, probably. And they gatekeep it for the next 10 years.
Yes.
Alright, so it's movie night. Um, Screech's big date to see Zombie in Love, and we get a close-up on his face, and you can see, like, all the extras, the glorified extras, including that stoner kid who, like, appears in the episode too for a second.
Yes.
He's in the background of the scene as well, and he
Yes.
goes, "So how are you enjoying the movie, Lisa?" And he, like, turns his head, and it goes through, like, a chain of, like, Slater, Zach, Jesse, Kelly, and then, like, it
Yeah.
goes to, like, Lisa, and she's like, "It's good." And then, like, it goes back and forth. Like, Lisa and Screech aren't even sitting next to each other, which I
Yeah.
guess I don't know, I might have laughed at that in 1990. I might have laughed at that today.
In 1990, we were like, "Oh, yeah, that makes total sense."
Um, so Screech decides, "Do you want some popcorn, Lisa?" And she's like, "Sure." So he gets up, and then he sits next to her, and
Well,
he's
he
just
gets up
being
to get it. He gets the popcorn, the chocolate malt balls, and a drink. And
the
okay, those
cola
drinks were like the
and the
tiniest
uncola.
little colas.
I didn't know what those were supposed to be.
I don't know, but they were so small.
Do you know what it looked like to me? It looked like they took a soda can and then just wrapped it in, like, duct tape to hide
Something.
the brand names. Like, that's what it just looks like to
Probably.
me. And then put a straw in it. Like, it was already
Yeah.
open. It was in his pocket, and it was already open because the straw was
Yeah.
hanging out of it. Like, explain the logistics to me. I don't know. Anyway, Lisa ends up liking the movie Zombies in
Mhm.
Love because she thinks that, Matt Dillon looks like the zombie character, even though it's
Yes.
actually Alan Thicke playing the zombie. Um, and she ends up liking the movie, but she talks through the movie, and this really pisses off Screech. And
it drives him insane.
he missed the whole movie because Screech missed the whole movie because Lisa kept just commenting on everything. And he's like,
Mhm.
"You know what? I'm done with you. I'm dumping you." And she's like, "Wait, wait, 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 wait. No, no, you can't dump me. I have to dump you." And she's free of Screech. Like, that's pretty much, I think, unless you get like a random episode that airs out of order, like a holdover from the previous season, like Screech and Lisa are, for the most part, done.
Well,
Like, she
he still kind of chases her, but not as emphatically.
aggressively, not
Yeah.
it,
He's not
they
going to
killed
go and glue ears to worms again.
because I think shortly after this they pair him up with Violet.
Yeah, I think Violet comes in sometime soon, so it's like he moves on. But like Lisa never really actually has a real boyfriend on this show.
I think her and Zach go on like one date, and then I think she has like one or two
Yeah.
guys at some point.
There's like
I just
that
think they just
one
didn't know what
day
to do
where
with
like
her.
she and Zach kiss and then nothing ever happens again.
Yeah, it's just
And like
forgotten
that was
history.
like added in to appease Lark and Mark Paul, so
How were they
because
like
they were
secretly
dating in real
smashing on the
life.
side? Yeah, yeah, I remember that. I love it. All right, so it's at the movies where Kelly reveals to Zach that she's not going to the prom.
Yeah. She's like,
there's
yeah, I'm
there's
not by accident.
like she just yeah, like I don't remember the exact line, but there's a
Mhm.
lot of stuff going on because you
There's a lot
got
of telephone, and finally Zach's like, wait, what?
yeah, so Kelly storms out, she runs off, she takes
Hmm.
off, she goes home, and she's sitting on her windowsill hugging her teddy bear, and her dad comes in again, and he's like, "I'm really disappointed in you, Kelly." He's like, "When you
Hmm.
gave me the money, you made it seem like you're okay with it, but clearly you're not." And she starts crying, and then he's like, "I have a special guest for you. Your boy Zach is here." And he comes in,
Yes.
and
And
he's
it's
like,
prom night.
"Yeah, it's the prom is actually going on right now." And
Yeah, like
she's
all
like,
their friends are at the prom. Kelly's at home in her iconic Bayside High sweatshirt and jeans.
"Yes." And she's flabbergasted that Zach didn't find a new date and he didn't go to the prom. And he's like, "No, I have a better idea. I have a surprise for you. We're going to have our own prom. It's going to be out back behind the gymnasium at Bayside on a picnic
But
table."
like, come on, it's so sweet. Oh my god, it's so like I don't want you to miss the prom. I understand that you didn't think you could get a dress or whatever. So I'm gonna go and do something special for you still so that we can have this night together.
Yeah, that was
So
nice.
that
That
you
was nice
still
of
can
you, Zach. He even snuck
see.
into the gym and stole cake from Alan.
And he had to wrestle Alan for it. Come on now.
Yeah, he had to fight Alan to get cake. I think he stole some candles, and he made that
Yeah,
that little Party City sign put to good use because he hung it up outside the
exactly.
school, and they were nestled in between two fake trees on a little bench, and it was a clear, warm night, wearing T-shirts,
I
and
mean, it
she
was
appreciates
beautiful.
it. I think they even
It was
kiss, don't
sweet.
they kiss? Or
Yes,
hug?
they
They at
have their
least
first
hug.
like kiss.
They do it. He
They have their
slips her the
first kiss, yeah.
tongue. Okay, good for him. And then inside we get little segments. We got DJ Screech busting out the generic music tunes again. There's no
Oh my
Janet
god, no,
Jackson, no Debbie
like,
Gibson,
well,
no Paula Abdul.
Lisa's dancing with like the one black boy at this school,
Oh yeah,
and
and
she's
she's
talking
telling him
about the
about the
zombie
zombie.
movie.
Yeah, she's
And
like,
Screech
and
is
there's
like,
this
"You see
guy.
why I dumped her?" And the
Yeah,
guy laughs and dances away.
yeah, he's over it. He's over it. And then we even get like another dance moment between Zach and Jesse, who are apparently the only two people that are like at this prom because there's like four other people.
Yeah.
Like
And
the
Alan's
total
out there
prom.
like trying to hoard all the cake.
Yeah, he's got a little table and he has all the cakes on it. Oh, it's great. I love it. I think like Slater even goes up to the table because he wants to take some cake home, and he's like, "No, you can't have this.
Well,
It's all
Slater
mine."
tries to get cake for him and Jesse, and he has to trick Alan, and he says, "Oh, look, there's Sarah Lee."
And
And
he
they,
gets
like, grab
excited
2
and runs
slices of
off.
cake.
Like, do you even think like someone who likes cake would even know who Sarah Lee, like what she looks like? Like, is that even a real person? Like,
I don't think it is.
I don't know. I love it. I love it. Anyway, that's pretty much the whole episode. Like, that's
Yeah,
it.
no, Sarah
Like,
Lee was never an actual person.
yeah, it's just a brand. It's just a brand name. It's like Betty
Yeah,
Crocker, Aunt Jemima, Pillsbury
yeah,
Doughboy. Yeah, that's pretty much the episode. It's quick. It's a quick watch. It's like barely 20 minutes, I think.
yeah, it's
I
a
think
quick watch.
even
I,
the
like,
Tubi
watched it right before we did this.
I think even with the Tubi commercials, it's only like 22 minutes.
Yeah,
And there's a lot of Tubi commercials, by the way.
of
I'm just gonna throw
course.
that out there. And they're long. There's like 7 of them that are like 30 seconds each. It's like a real commercial
Like,
break.
I should have been able to watch this on my lunch break in full, but I couldn't because of the damn commercials.
I thought you were gonna say because you didn't know what episode to do.
Well, shut up.
I love it. I love it.
That just means we're gonna have to do the other episode one day.
All right, yeah, we'll queue it up. We'll queue it up. We won't tell you what it is yet, but
No.
you could probably figure it out. Anyway, some other things I wanted to point out real quick. Ed Alonzo, who plays Max, is no longer included in the opening credits in this one. I think this is the first episode where he's not in it. And
Okay, that would make sense.
Tubi has the non-syndicated version of the theme song, which is like the old theme song. It's the same song, but it's just like sung by a different person, I think, or it just sounds
Yeah,
different.
like it does sound slightly different. So I was like, I don't know what's happening here.
Yeah. I was like thrown for a loop when that came on. I was like, wait a second, like something's different about this. Because I think in the syndicated version they just always use the same
Yeah.
version of the song. And by the way, the song is 60 seconds long, just so you know. That's a fun fact that I just
So
always
that's a good
remembered.
long song.
So back in the early 2000s, before we went out drinking, we used to do this thing called Power Hour, where you would listen to 1 minute of a song, and every time the song changed, you took a sip of your drink. And it ended, my playlist ended with the Saved by the Bell theme song, and it was exactly 60 seconds. Just so you know. The more you
Oh my
know.
god, yeah. No, I didn't do that kind of thing back in the day.
That's how you saved money when you went out. You did a power hour. Because you didn't have to spend any money when you went out.
Yeah,
You
we
just
would go
crawled
out.
there.
To be fair, when we would go out, we would bar hop from like one end of downtown Maine to the other end.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have to really buy anything at the places because you just binge drank before you went out because you were just
True.
slamming for like an hour. And you went out really late, so everything would close soonish. Good times. The younger
Uh,
kids don't know that. They don't know
they
that
don't.
struggle. They don't have
No,
they don't
they
have the
carry
same.
around a gallon bottle and then are like, "Oh, why are the police taking it on St. Patrick's Day? Because you can't carry an open container of alcohol in Chicago, girl."
uh, all right. On a scale of 1 out of 5 Party City Zach and Kelly signs, how many Party City Zach and Kelly signs would you give this episode? I think you're going to go high. I think you're going like, I don't think we're going to get a Cat 5. We're going to get a rare Cat 5, but I think we're go. Oh, you just made a look on your face. We might be getting it.
I love Saved by the Bell so much. I love it. I love Zach and Kelly so much. I have to give this a Cat 5.
Oh, I'm giving it a Pat 5.
Patrick,
It's getting.
do you want to know
It's
a crazy thing I did today?
what's that?
An ad came up on Facebook for a Saved by the Bell themed planner.
And you
Do
bought
you
it.
know how fast I hit add to cart and actually checked out? It was ridiculous.
Did you pay more than $20 for it?
Yes!
Oh,
And I got the
God.
sticker book too.
All right, more than $40
For the planner, no.
for the whole thing. The sticker book too.
More, yes.
Oh my goodness.
It's Happy Planner.
All right, I'll allow it. We're in this economy. In
I
this
know.
economy,
I like did it and I checked out and I was like, what did I just do? I like
Uh,
blacked out. I was like, I talked myself out of ordering an NSYNC t-shirt already. It's not even 9 a.m. and I'm buying shit online.
you're like, I'm not paying $19.99 for an NSYNC T-shirt, but I'll pay like
It's
$40 with
$25.
tax for a Saved by the Bell planner and sticker book to go with it. Does it come with stencils? Do you have like little like Jesse Spano stencils and stuff like
No, but,
that?
like, there's dividers that have Jesse and Slater and
I bet you're gonna throw all
Zach
those
and
Jesse papers
Kelly.
away, right? All those Jesse pages are going in the trash, right?
But you know what they don't have in those? From what I saw in the preview, there was no Screech divider.
Ooh, that was a burn. That's a burn.
So, yeah,
Do you know
it's
what
so
you do you know what you
pretty.
do you know what you could do for the Jesse
What?
Spano pages? You can buy some beach ball stickers and put them over her face.
And put them over her face.
If you do, at least for one
Yeah.
page, do it. Yeah, maybe not all of them. Maybe not all of them. I don't know how much beach ball stickers cost, but I'm sure you have some. You have to have some
I
somewhere
have
in
a
the mix.
source. Trust me, I have a source.
You got an Etsy page already set up that you shop at. All right. Well, when the planner comes in like a day, or unless you did overnight shipping, make sure you
I
take
didn't do
pictures of it.
overnight shipping. I did standards, so probably like a week.
Oh yeah. Sometimes you get like weak things, and it's like you're like waiting way too long for this.
Yeah.
Well, maybe by the time the episode drops, you'll already have the planner, and we'll get to see pictures of it. Maybe I'll even like include it in the show notes or a special link to it in the show notes so you can see it. We can see what you're up to, see what you're
I
doing all
can't,
week.
like, it was one of those things I did it and I was just like, what did I just do?
I happens all the
I was like,
time.
what? I'm like, can we pick up my client now? Because I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't even want to bring up my Amazon shopping cart like order history right now because I can throw out some few regrets.
Listen, my cart's a little weird right now on Amazon.
I mean, we both did just buy Murder, She Wrote novels, so
Yes.
yeah,
I have
there's
like
that.
another squeaky dog toy for Popeye.
Which is fine, that's
Yeah.
resourceful. That's resourceful.
Honestly, he likes it and he can hear it. He's old. He's got a bad hip.
Yeah, he needs
I got a couple
fun.
books and I have a Saved by the Bell off the shoulder sweatshirt that looks like
Okay.
Kelly's.
All right. All right. What a week. What a week. I don't know. I don't know anymore. All right. Any last minute thoughts on Saved by the Bell, Trapper Keepers, anything that we talked about this Saturday morning?
It looks like Trapper Keeper.
I'm just picturing a Trapper Keeper in my head. That's all. Like it's just a Trapper Keeper, right? Like a 1990s Trapper Keeper.
No.
It looked like Lisa Frank
I'll send you
exploded.
the link. I'll send you the link.
Looks like a Lisa Frank factory exploded and just put all of her
I
crazy
mean,
designs into the air.
Some of the pages too.
Ugh. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I think I've had enough. I think I'm signing off.
We're cut off.
We've overdone
I'm
our
done.
welcome. All right. Where can you follow our wild ass adventures? Kat Elstad, the author. Where can you follow us?
You can follow us on Twitter at Very Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram, Tumblr, TikTok, all the stuff at a very special podcast. Do not accept imitations. I'm pettier than 50 Cent. So one day, Mr. Lasagna, you and your friends are going to get glitter dicks.
Glitter dicks. I can't wait. You sounded very monotone doing that, very Ben Steinish until you said glitter dicks. That like your tone changed when you said glitter dicks.
I don't know anymore. It's been a really long day.
And with that, we're off. We're off like a prom dress. Or
Bye.
lack thereof. in Kelly Kapowski's case.